Miss Portugal.
Next is Miss Romania.
Next, we have Miss Belgium.
Next we have Miss Peru.
Next we have Miss Spain.
Joining our ladies, welcome Miss Costa Rica.
Next we have Miss Canada.
Show some love for Miss Thailand.
Please welcome Miss Brazil. This is tension right here, Joey.
It's tense. And our final lady who takes top spot is Miss Dominican Republic. Congratulations to our 10 semi-finalists. All of you are still in the running to be the new Miss Asia Pacific International.
Speechless. It is super exciting. Even the ladies backstage are super excited. We are getting
Ready. When I call you, please come to pick a question. You'll be given 30 seconds to answer. If an interpreter is required, the clock stops during the translation. Your time is up once you hear this sound. All right. Ladies, are you ready? Let's begin with Miss Portugal. Now, Miss Portugal, please pick a question. Feel free to adjust your mic as well. Miss Portugal, your question is, why did you choose to participate in Miss Asia Pacific International?
Thank you for the question. I chose to participate in Miss Asia Pacific International because I believe in their theme, love the difference and acceptance. Because I think as human beings, we have the strength, the power, and the duty to rise up human beings and be one. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Portugal. Beautiful answer. Thank you so much. Next, may I invite Miss Romania. Miss Romania, can you please choose a question? Okay, Miss Romania, for you, what is the single most important diversity issue today we should all address and why?
I think the most diversity issue is discrimination, because this leads to violence, hate, and exclusion, and this affects our life in a very personal way. It's very sad because nowadays, with so many information and this globalization, there are some people that are still ignorant to other people that are different.
Thank you so much, Miss Romania. Thank you. Next, please welcome Miss Belgium. Miss Belgium, can you please choose a question? If the children of our future, what is the most important thing you will teach them to have a better society?
Well, this is actually a question very close to my personal advocacy. My anti-bullying campaign, my Be Brave, Be You campaign. So I would suggest to do school tours, especially we as beauty queens, because the children are our future and we must relate to them because of one love and we must spread everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Belgium. Next, I would like to invite up Miss Peru. Miss Peru, can you please choose a question? Also, may I ask, will you need an interpreter? Okay, please adjust the microphone to yourself. What is the best lesson you've learned as a Miss Asia Pacific International candidate?
Como participante de este concurso, Miss Asia Pacífico Internacional, ¿cuál fue la mejor lección que usted ha aprendido hasta aquí?
Mabuhay Philippines, yo creo que lo que he aprendido estando en este concurso es que todos somos iguales.
I believe that the best lesson I've learned so far is that we are all equals.
No importa el lugar de donde venimos ni la cultura que tenemos, todos somos humanos.
It doesn't matter where we come from or where we do, we are all humans.
Y eso es lo que he aprendido en este concurso, porque este concurso está dirigido a amarnos tal como somos, siendo diferentes. Thank you.
This is what I have learned in these pageants so far, because this pageant tells us that we should love ourselves as we are, since we are all equals.
Thank you, Ms. Peru. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. And now finally, I'd like to invite up Miss Spain. Miss Spain, can you please choose a question? Will you need a translator? Your question is, what is one thing that people would not know about you just by looking at you?
So one thing you would not know by looking at me is that I speak 6 different languages. Thank you.
Can you tell us what languages?
I speak English, Spanish, Dutch, French, German, and a little bit of Swedish.
Thank you so much, Ms. Spain. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 5 down, 5 to go. The question and answer portion continues when Miss Asia Pacific International 2019 Coronation Night returns.
Next up, I would like to call on Miss Costa Rica. Take a question, Miss Costa Rica. Thank you. Do you need an interpreter? All right. What qualities do you think a Miss Asia Pacific International should possess?
¿Cuál calidad piensa usted que la reina Miss Asia Pacífico deberá tener?
Bueno, buenas noches, filipinos. Okay.
Good evening, Philippines.
¿Me podría repetir la pregunta? Es que no escuché.
¿Qué calidad piensa usted que debe tener la reina Miss Asia Pacífico?
Bueno, una reina debería de tener amor propio, amor hacia los demás y por supuesto siempre ser única y poder resaltarlo a las personas y a la sociedad.
I think that a beauty queen, Miss Asia Pacífico, should have self-love, love herself, love the others and accept the others, because that's the way that we will demonstrate what this pageant is all about.
Y entre más sea amorosa a las personas, creo que la sociedad te va a ver de eso.
I believe that demonstrating love to the others, we are going to be able to contribute to a better society.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Costa Rica. Next, calling on Miss Canada. You can adjust your mic. Pick your question, Miss Canada. Miss Canada, if you had one message to the world, what would it be?
Thank you. As a Canadian, I am blessed with the opportunity to live along a diversity of people, so I'm able to learn how to love the difference. If I had one message to tell to the world, I would really tell them to embrace our diversity, because we should love our diversity, because this is what makes us unique and special in our own way. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Canada. Calling on now, Miss Thailand. Hi, Miss Thailand. Pick your question. Miss Thailand, if you could be anyone else besides yourself, who would you be and why?
I will be my mother. As a feminism, I think we should appreciate ourselves and love ourselves as a feminines. And I would like to empower the feminists that everyone being beautiful by yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Thailand. Calling on next, Miss Brazil. Hi, Miss Brazil. Please, move the mic to your comfort. Grab a question. Miss Brazil, do you need a translator? Okay. What do you think is the most pressing problem facing society today?
O que você acha que é o maior problema afetando a sociedade hoje?
Boa noite, Filipinas. Boa noite a todos aqui presentes e aos que não estão aqui presentes.
Good evening, Philippines. Good evening, everyone who is present here today and everyone watching at home.
O problema que mais afeta a todos hoje em dia o nosso mundo é a falta de respeito.
The most pressing problem affecting society nowadays is the lack of respect.
A partir do momento que todos entenderem que somos iguais, independente de sua opção sexual, de religião, de cor, de cultura, o mundo será muito melhor.
As soon as everybody understands that people are all equal, all have the same rights, regardless of their sexual orientation, social economic status, gender, and religion, society will become a better place to live in.
O que esperamos é que todos ainda aprendam essa lição para que a gente possa então viver em união. Muito obrigada.
We hope that everybody takes that lesson so we will be able to live in a better place. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rizzo. Calling on our last beauty queen. Please welcome Miss Dominican Republic. Please grab your question. Will you need a translator? Okay. In your opinion, what do you think is the most important part of this entire competition?
Mabuhay Philippines. In my opinion, the most important part about this competition is empowering ourselves, all the girls and all the candidates, empowering ourselves one another. And that's what made me believe more in myself and also learning to love all my older sister, queen sister, because they also queens as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for Dominican Republic. That was lovely. Thank